Hi, this is Daniel Gibson with another update video from our apartment. I thought that you guys might like to see what our new place looks like, so I'm gonna come over here and give you a look.
Hi.
Hi, Emma, can you help to show us around the house?
Yeah.
All right. What's this first area here?
This is where you take your shoes off because there's a rule in Japan that you're not allowed to wear shoes on here.
Yeah, this is called the Genkan. We have a little shoe cabinet here where we keep our shoes, but you're not supposed to wear your shoes into this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my shoes off and just wear socks.
So, I'm gonna start with David's room. My mom and two of my brothers are in here. This is his room. Say hi.
This is Lego headquarters.
Yeah.
And David, as usual, is working on some Legos. Hey, say hey, David. David's a little shy. He's got a loft bed here so he can work on projects underneath his bed, or just invite some brothers to spend the night with him if he's feeling a little lonely or bored. Right now they're working on some Lego instructions to build an owl. So nothing's changed in that regard. But David, I feel like, has one of the best views in the entire house. All the kids have balconies attached to their rooms. And if you look outside here, then he can see trees. There's some other apartment buildings around us. There's a bridge actually just to our right, which you can just see the beginning of. And it goes over a river. At nighttime, it's pretty cool to walk across there and see all the lights of the buildings nearby.
And
But
cherry blossoms.
yeah, cherry blossoms right across the river. So pretty cool. So that's David's room. There's Josiah. We're gonna let him do his own thing. Let's check out Josiah's room.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. This is Josiah's bed.
Yeah,
This
so
is Isaac's bed. 'Cause they share a room together.
yeah, these guys have two beds. They actually stack to turn into a couch, so they can use this kind of multi-purpose. And they don't have a closet in here, so we use a dresser for them. And you notice they also have access out here to the balcony. So it's cool. We're on the second floor here, so we get to be a part of nature a little bit. Let's check out your bedroom.
This is my room. I have a bunk bed because if anyone would like to stay, they can sleep on the bottom or top. And my room didn't have a closet either. So I bought one.
Yeah, so we have a little wardrobe here with some shelves in it. What's all this stuff on top of here?
It's my special stuff, like my tea set, my Lego set, and my favorite doll I don't want to rip apart. I sleep up here with a bunch of stuffies.
Yeah, it's pretty crowded up
Stuffy
there.
headquarters.
Stuffy headquarters.
And over here is the bathroom. But what's weird is that
How many bathrooms do we have?
one.
Just one bathroom, 6 people. Gets a little crowded in here sometimes. Oh, you want to show them the sink?
Yeah.
All right.
It's weird because when you flush, there's a sink.
Yeah, they try to conserve water here, so they allow you to rinse your hands with the clean water that's filling the tank. And there's a little towel there. And why don't you show them the shower room? That's kind of interesting.
So it goes a lot in here, but this whole room is the shower. This is the bathtub with some little rubber duckies in
Why do
there.
they have covers over the bathtub?
I guess to keep it hot.
Yeah, so usually if they want to take a bath, they will take a shower first and actually get clean and use soap and all that sort of thing. And they would use a bath just to soak and kind of relax. So they should already be clean going into the bathtub. So they have these covers to keep the water warm because several family members might want to use a bath. And so they're trying to conserve water by keeping the same tub for multiple people to use. At least that's the idea. We haven't done too much of that here, but here's our washing machine. We don't have a dryer. It's not very typical in Japan to have a dryer because, again, energy efficiency. Dryers use up a lot of energy. So we can't dry our clothes here. We have to hang dry them outside. So we'll take a look at that here in just a little bit. This is actually kind of a small washing machine. I think there's undone clothes in here. It's not a big load of clothes. And I thought that that would be frustrating with 6 people, but it's actually kind of nice to do small loads of clothes because it makes it a little bit more manageable when you have to do each load. There's our vanity. All right, let's come check out the main room. So they call this an LDK, living room, dining room, kitchen. So it's all one big area here.
These are the kitchen, living room.
This is relatively large for Japan. We have a dining room table here, which is pretty big. And then it can actually extend out so that we could have 10 people around here. We were trying to set that up so that we could be hospitable with other people. We've got couches here that convert into beds. If you've been into an IKEA, then you're going to recognize all this furniture. We kind of raided the as-is section of the IKEA store. Let's come check out Mommy and Daddy's room. Can you tell us about the floor over here?
Yeah.
What are these floors called?
It's called tatami. It's like made out of this grass stuff, and usually in tatami rooms you can see one of these, and it's where like Japanese people, like not Christians don't do this, but Japanese people that worship idols still, they like put idols here, or prayers and stuff.
It's called a butsudon.
Yeah.
They would put their little shrines here, either Shinto or Buddhist shrines would go. This is a traditional Japanese style room, and so they've got a special area designated just for that. Obviously, we don't put that stuff in our house, but we're going to try to find something else to use that little area for. So these floors are kind of like carpet in that they can get dirty pretty easily, so we have to be careful about the way that we take care of them.
This couch also turns into a bed.
Yeah, this is kind of a multi-purpose space. We use this as Carla and my bedroom, and we got a couch that converts into a bed here, so we don't have to show that right now. We've also got these closets. Again, in these Japanese traditional style rooms, they normally don't have Western style beds in here. They would keep futon, which are little rollout beds. So they've got these pretty big closets. They're pretty deep because they would keep their beds in here. Now, we don't keep our beds in here since we have the little couch that converts into a bed. Instead, we're using it as just a typical kind of closet to store some stuff. It's kind of nice to have a bigger closet. So Carla and I share that. I want to show you the balcony out here since we're right here. Like I said, all the bedrooms connect to a balcony. Sun's going down over here, so it's getting a little dark. But you can see this is where we hang dry our clothes. We have a pretty big balcony. It stretches across the length of the house, so there's actually access to this balcony from 4 different rooms. We've got lots of clothes hanging up here to dry, but that's pretty nice. What should we look at next?
I don't have any other rooms.
What about the kitchen?
Well, here's our kitchen. It has like a million
cabinets. It's got lots of cabinets. This is actually a decent sized kitchen for a Japanese home. A lot of kitchens are usually smaller than this. What's special about this kitchen that we don't have in America? Anything different here? What about the trash cans?
Yeah. So Japan doesn't like their trash being in the same trash.
They have to do a good job with their trash because they live on an island. You can't just throw your trash anywhere.
So this is paper, this is plastic, and this is cans and stuff.
Yeah, and then we have food waste over here. They call it burnable trash. It usually ends up being food waste. And then over here, we have our stove. This didn't come with the building. We had to purchase this separately. We had to purchase all of our appliances, including light fixtures. We'll look at that in a second. But here, this only has 2 burners. That's pretty typical of stoves in Japan. It's pretty rare to find one that has 3. And you notice, if you're looking through here, there's no dishwasher, there's no stove. They have these little grills that they use inside of these stoves, and they kind of just are good for broilers. It's good as a broiler, so we toast bread sometimes and broil some meat. They like to cook fish on those, so that's basically all that's good for. There's a gas hookup over here, and we had to have the city gas guys come out and hook that up. We have a microwave. We're trying to find, they have little combination ovens, oven microwaves, and it wouldn't be a big one, but we'd like to try to get one for here. I'll point this out really quick. Japan has remote controls for almost all of their appliances, including the water heater. So this thing is a remote control just for the water heater, where you can set the temperature and do lots of different things. Everything has a million functions here. As a matter of fact, let's check out one of our next appliances. Can you show us the air conditioner?
Can I show you mine, because I know how to work it?
Sure. Emma's going to take us back to her room and show us her air conditioner, because she knows how to use that one. They don't have central heat and air inside of Japanese homes. They usually have per room climate control. So Emma's got a remote, as they all do, just for using her air conditioner. It's actually a heater too. But the house is not heated and cooled constantly throughout. You have to turn it on whenever you want it to be a little hotter or cooler. So we don't run these all day long, all night long. Again, conserving energy is something that's a big deal in Japan. So we only use these when we need to. So if you're coming in from a hot day or a cold day, you might have to take a few minutes to adjust. So we've got remotes and air conditionings in each one of the rooms. So that's about it in terms of the things that are inside of our house. If you guys have questions, then just let us know. There's actually some things that we'd like to show you outside, so we're going to show you a little bit around the house outside.
So we're going to show you outside of our building. So it's a little different. Behind your building, usually there's a parking space for your bicycles. And there might be lots of them, or a couple of them. Just outside our house, there's a playground.
Directly adjacent to the playground stands a reminder of why we're here. A Buddhist temple occupies a large lot at the edge of our neighborhood. For our family, this serves as a daily reminder to pray for the spread of the gospel in Japan.
All right, the last place that I want to show you guys is in a small park just on the other side of the bridge behind our house. It's a popular place for people to walk, ride bikes. You might see some people canoeing right by me on the river here. It's just kind of a peaceful spot, and it's become one of my favorite places to just relax outside of the house. I hope here at the end of the video this gives you kind of a basic idea of what life in Japan looks like for us, and I hope that it's also an encouragement to you, because the things that you saw inside the house, the appliances, the furniture, all that stuff we were able to get because of your partnership and your support in this ministry. And so we're able to get by here now because you guys have helped us out. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who's partnered with us. I pray now that God would do something with this, that he would take our witness and that he would use it to affect lives here in Japan. So if you would pray that with us, then that would be a big encouragement to us. Until next time, we'll see you later. God bless.